I finally got a job offer after my 3 months internship. Like today is one of the best days of my life, guys. I told you guys earlier before, like some few days back, that I finished the internship, how it happened and everything. So I finally got a job offer, from the hotel that I did my internship. So let me share with you guys the story, the journey. Like always, I always keep you guys informed. So, as you guys know, I finished from the vocational school, Escola Oloteria e Turismo de Lisboa. So it's 1 year vocational school here in Lisbon. I studied hospitality operation management. So it's 1 year program. So there's other courses that the school do offer too, like tourism management, culinary, pastry, tourism, and the other courses. So if you're somebody who's interested, you can check them out. So for my internship now, so it's mandatory. The school made this mandatory thing that for you to finish the school, you must do a 3 months internship. So the 3 months internship is 500 hours, which means in every week you're expected to every day expected to work 8 hours. Then in a week have 2 days off, work 5 days a week, 2 days off in a week. So in total, the 500 hours amounts to 3 months. Now, around June, no, around January this year, so we had a job fair in school. The job fair was more like the school invited different hotels, different entities to come see the students, talk with us, where you want to go, like the hotel of your choice, where you want to go and do your internship. You get to talk to them, give them your CV and everything. But that day, I didn't attend. I was not present at the job fair because I wanted to take care of some documentation, so I didn't go that day. A lot of students, they were lucky enough to meet hotel entities, managers, they were able to give them their CV. So they are more like potentials for them because they have seen them, they had one-on-one interview with them. But around May, June, so the school starts sending out, giving us a list of hotels to apply for one internship. Like there's this Excel file, this spreadsheet file that they give us that contains about hundreds of hotels, their names, their emails, their phone numbers that we can apply to, as an intern. So some people that were at the job fair around January, the hotels already know them, and they were able to get an internship before then. Me, I was not there at the day of the internship, so I had to start applying to the hotels one after the other. Guys, I applied before man and God. I applied to 154 internship positions. I checked my email now. I was looking at the whole internship that I sent. I sent 154 internships to different hotels, not only in Lisbon, in the Algarve, in Porto, in Madeira, in different parts of Portugal. But guess what? Once I apply, you remember there is different people applying. Imagine a school that has like 300 candidates. They all have the same Excel sheet to apply to the same hotels. But the thing is, some of them are applying in different departments. I'm applying for front office, back office, administrative roles, and all these things. I applied to all these schools. Some of them will invite me for interview. They will ask me, "Are you a native Portuguese speaker?" I said no. Some will ask me, "Are you an European?" I said no. Okay. Now they said, like me, who was going for front office role, they said, is you need to speak Portuguese, you need to speak the local language if you want to work in front office, because all the emails, the tasks, the colleagues, they all speak Portuguese. And if you don't speak the local language, it's very difficult to work and interact with other colleagues, So that's one of the challenges I was having back then. But luckily enough, like I keep telling you guys, is there's some things that money cannot do. So I was this kind of person who was close to my professors. So one of my professors, she was like, "Omasi, what's up? What's going on with you?" I said, "Ma'am, fine." She said, "How's your internship going?" I said, "Ma, I've sent over 100 and something emails. Nothing came up." She was like, "What?" She said, "What are you doing?" I told her. She said, "What's going on?" I told her. She said, "Okay." She said she's going to have a business meeting with one of the hotels that she's kind of like trying to align with. That once she goes there, she will try to talk to hotel manager, get their contact and give me and see if I can apply there. She was a business consultant, you know. All shout out to my prof. That's so good. Now she did it. She went to this business meeting. She got the email of the hotel manager. She posted it on the WhatsApp group and said, okay, other people can actually apply there. Guys, you believe that I copied this email and I sent in my applications. After sending my application, within 2 days, the hotel scheduled an in-person interview for me because there's two ways. It's either you come for one-on-one interview, which is in person, or you do a Zoom interview. So the hotel said they want to see me one-on-one, they want to see who they are interacting with, who they want to accept. I went there, I got prepared and went there. I met with the two head house host of the hotel. I spoke to them, they interviewed them. They said, okay, well, that I'll get back to them. They will have to get back to the HR, give their own feedback and see. So after like a week, I got a mail that congratulations, you're welcome to our team. You know, we'd love to welcome you and everything. So they sent the contract. I signed the contract internship. And then on July, I started the whole internship thing. So as I was going, I was doing I was there early. I was always there supporting, doing everything. So during my internship, I worked in front office. I was a house host. I was hosting guests to their rooms. Then I also did 2 weeks of internship in housekeeping supervision. I was a housekeeping supervisor. I supervised the housekeeping ladies, you know, making sure that every standards were all met by the hotel. Then I worked in the sales team though. I was also at the sales team for one day for like from few hours. Then as time progresses, the hotel manager, he calls me to his office. He shows me one or two things in the system about the hotels, how to manage informations, guest data and everything. So he was showing me all these things. I was like, okay, sir, thank you. You know, then after this different departments, I was still at the front office as a house host. So I finished my whole internship there. So during the last week of the internship, so the head house host, his name is Pedro, he called me. He was like, okay, Omasi, hey, you've been here with us all this while. We have an open position right now. Are you interested? Do you want to apply? But he said it's not a guarantee that because other people will be applying to that particular positions, because the hotel I'm working with is a hotel from UK. So the parent company is from UK. So there's so many companies, so many people that will be applying. He said, just apply, you know, and see how it goes. He told me, I went home, I got my CV already, opened my laptop, and poof, I sent in applications. So after sending the applications, nothing happened. I was still there. Then I finished my internship. I did the whole thing. I left. Then they called me and said, hey, Omasi, we want to see you. Want to schedule an interview with you on so day. Are you around? I said, okay, fine. On the day of the interview, I went there. I sat down with the head host. We talked, go over things, the conditions and everything. They said, well, they have seen me. They see what I do. They like me. People around likes me. And not just liking me, I go to do the thing. You know, when the guy even asked me, hey, I should apply, the first question I asked him, am I qualified to apply? He said, what do you mean? You went to school to study these things and you came here, you did everything perfectly. You asked the whole thing. What do you mean if you're not qualified? Then during the interview, we went through everything, the conditions and everything. He said, well, that they have had other interviews, but they are convinced because I've been there with them. They have seen what I do, that they want to work with me. They asked me, do you want to work with us? I said, yes. I said, okay, fine, no problem. That I should come back after a few days to sign the contract. And after a few days, guys, I went there, I signed the contract, I got the job offer. The salary is good. It has bonuses, it has so many benefits. And I must tell you guys that, you know, the whole journey of me doing the internship, doing the vocational school, it was worth it at last. Because at some point, I was feeling like, what's the whole stress for? What's this whole distance for? Like, does it even worth it? But I'm a product to tell you guys today, beating my full chest, telling you that it's worth it. For if you're somebody who wants to go on this journey, trust me, use me as an example. I'll use this as a testimony that it does works. So if you perform very well during your internship, and even those who are currently doing their own right now, you know, those who are actually in school, if you come across this video, please just let you know that it works. If you perform very well, do diligently, trust me, there's high chances you will get a job. Because one, people are not stupid. Your effort speaks for you. Whatever you are doing, people are saying it. So if you put in your effort, put in your best, and you know what you're doing, people are surely saying it, and they will reward you at the end of it. So, right, so for people who have been asking me questions about vocational school, what's the name of my school, what's the intake and everything. So intake starts January, though I'll be saying more about this vocational school in the next video. All right, so this is actually getting so long right now. So January intake, applications will start, get your documents, shoot your shot, and everything you need to do. So once you finish, make sure you do the internship, because personally, I wanted to skip the interview, the internship, but one of my professors, she said, if you skip the interview on mercy, just know that you are dropping out of school, that because you did not finish it. So, with the mindset of spending the whole months in school and just not and skipping the internship, that means I failed now. And I'm somebody who hates who doesn't like to fail. So I said, okay, let me just do the whole 3 months and get the whole thing over with. And finally, at the end of the internship, now I got a job offer, which is really nice. Imagine spending 1 full year in Portugal without working, but finally there's a testimony to share with it. So guys, I'll be sharing my journey to you guys from day one, and I'm still giving you guys this news that, hey, don't give up, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. After the rain comes the sun. At the end of the tunnel, there's always light. So that's it, guys. If you have any question, please comment below and we'll respond to you immediately. So if you below this video description, you see the link to the Telegram community. Join, ask questions. You see people there supporting as well. So meanwhile, I'm also there supporting as well. So let's help and grow with each other. So if you need help with applications to different universities or anything, send a mail. Like I said, always, I work with a team of people who will help you and support you. Even in this vocational school, I have so many information that I will not be able to put out here on the video. But if you book one-on-one consultation with me, one-on-one call with me, we're able to talk. I'll be able to share information and insight for you guys, all right, for you to know and be aware of something like for the next common intake. So, all right, so that's it, guys. That was my story. Finally got a job, and it's been a wonderful thing. All glory to God Almighty, because He's been so good. He's been so kind, and that's it. So that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace and bye for now. Thank you.